I have had, by far, the worst day I've had in my entire life. So this morning, woke up, put my makeup on, as usual, right? So then I sat down on my bed, took my hair out of my bubble because, right, that's what you do in the morning. I tie my hair up for bed because it keeps it out of my face when I'm trying to sleep and stuff. So I took it out of the bubble to find that it was greasy and I had 10 minutes left to get ready. So he's made running around the house, right, trying to find some dry shampoo, which we had because I strictly remember having it, right? And then I'm running about for a good 3 minutes around the house, and I know that doesn't sound much, but it actually is on the morning when you try and get ready. And then I told my mum, I was like, Mum, where's the dry shampoo? She said, we ran out on it. I was like, you what? So I started running around again trying to find the talcum powder to put on my hair because my roots were greasy as anything. So I was running around again, and she's like, we got rid of it when we got the dry shampoo. And I was like, what? So that was it, and then I had to contour my hairline so it didn't look greasy. So I sat there in front of the mirror with my contour eyeshadow brush, right, dipped in the white contour, rubbed it up my scalp like that, and it was horrible. And I got to school and it was still noticeable, so that was horrible. I missed set, so I went to music. Sat in music, and what do we do in this lesson? Listening to things and doing quizzes, right? And it was boring, and I listened to a song that said somewhere for about 10 minutes of the song, and I felt like I wanted to kill myself, right? Because imagine having a song just in somewhere, and you just... So I started stressing out, and I was just like, when's this lesson gonna end? I have 4 lessons left of greasy hair. So, 4. So then I had art. And art's meant to be a relaxing subject, unless you got coursework due in a few weeks. So I sat down in front of her, and I was like, okay, what are we doing? And she was like, you've got to do some art pages, artist pages, and you got to cut and stick all this. And I was like, well, that's easy, thank God. So that was about the only decent part of the day. Then I realised I had homework for chemistry, and I also had homework for French. So I sat down at break and printed off this method for chemistry, and I did my vocab thing for French. Excuse the pink bubble, it was Joe's, my friend Joe's, but I can't find any at the minute, and I still haven't given her back. I'm sorry, Joe. But I had to do this experiment in chemistry, and we weren't allowed to do it unless we did our homework. So I sat in, and I had my chemistry homework out, placed it on the desk. But what happened? Everybody else had written theirs in the book, but mine was printed off exactly from the website. So they were all just staring at us like, Alana, you were meant to write it in a book. And I'm like, do I look like the kind of person that would pay attention enough to know that? So then I did the experiment. I got away with the homework. I don't know what I did for the last part of the lesson because I tried to write that down very carefully, the whole experiment again, but I think I did it wrong, so I did 2 times and only got halfway done on both times, so it went like ballistic, right? The experiment was to mix sulfuric acid with copper oxide, right? Sulfuric acid, 0.5, right? I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming it means it's bad. So I did. I paired up with me Betty Palmara, and I don't have any, right? And we did the experiment, and he was like, Lana, you have to pour it out because I have a shaky hand. And I was like, are you trusting me to pour the sulfuric acid into the measuring cylinder myself? But either way I had to, so I got this conical flask thing, and with the sulfuric acid in, and I poured it carefully. Only got up to about 18 ml when it was meant to be 20, it was just like, oh, we'll just use that. So I was like, okay. So we had to mix it with copper oxide and turn it blue. But I was freaking out all lesson because I wanted to itch myself. I wanted to itch my eyes, my nose, and my armpits, right? But I couldn't. So right, I was stressed out and I didn't itch any of my body for the whole day until I got home and washed my hands like 10 times because I was that scared about like burning myself. So, and that was chemistry. Went to French. I have to go in on Saturday morning to do more French, but I get a sausage sarnie, so it's okay. But it just stresses us out. I can't cope, right? I'm sat more or less on my own. I just sit next to these two other lads who I get on with okay, but don't really know that well. And what do? We talk about nothing. And I'm just sat there doing my French work all the time, like bonjour, because that's about all the words I know in French. I'm sorry, French people, but I just can't. I can't. Like speaking tests, I sit there and I'm like, j'ai mangé mon petit déjeuner avec ma mère à 6 heures, right? That was quite good for me. But respect to all the French people that had to learn French. That was the dumbest thing I've ever said. But French people, I respect you greatly and your language and wish I knew how to speak it properly. Okay, so then I had lunch and then English last lesson, and I was doing preparation for my speaking test, so that was fine, I guess. Basically, I just had to sit and write notes on what I'm going to be speaking about, which is paganism. I'm going to be speaking about paganism, okay? I chose that because I know quite a bit about paganism for a 16-year-old. But yeah, that was my day. And then I got home, went in the bath straight away, washed my greasy hair with this shampoo, and then I felt relieved. And then I did loads of editing, and that's all I've been doing all night. Editing videos. And that's about it. That's been my day. It's been the worst day I've had in a long time because it's been so boring. I had a makeup disaster this morning. My eyeliner went all over the place. I'm doing an accent tag. I just realised how common I sound. Right, so I'm gonna go. I hope you enjoyed my rant video about my day and how much I hate everything. So yeah, it's been good. See you later.